Last year, for my birthday, we went to something called a sip and paint. We painted vision boards of what we wanted 2020 to look like. And this is the photo that we took from our backyard. So you walk in, I've already started taking off this shelf, but there were many rows of shelves. And then this is our quasi storage room that I am tackling today. The only thing on my to-do list today is to clear it out and make it ready for painting, which is quite a lot. But this is where our clothes are gonna be. So yes. It took a while to clear out all the stuff in the room. Once the room was clear enough, we decided to take the wall and ceiling paper off. Unlike before, we decided to only take the wallpaper off that was already loose. This time, instead of chipboard behind the wallpaper, we found wooden boards, which we absolutely loved. We would have kept the wooden boards exposed. However, the pattern was inconsistent and some of the sawdust insulation was coming out. As a compromise, we decided to leave one side exposed and to cover the rest up. So we left the wood exposed on the shortest back wall. We also hoped, like the other room, the floor would be wooden. However, it was not. So after painting everything white, we laid more laminate flooring down. Magic trick time!
How to clean a paint tray. What? Washing paint trays is for suckers. Oh my god. Whip it.
Like brand new.
It actually is, look.
It's amazing. There you go. With the two upper rooms painted and clear, all we had to do was go to IKEA. We bought many cushions and blankets and plants and so much more. Things that we couldn't either make or reuse. We also decided that we would buy one bed and make the other. We were so fed up of sleeping on a single bed, and the idea of buying a ready-made bed seemed so much easier than making one. We did, however, decide to make a bed for the spare room in time for when our first guests arrived.
Okay, time to build a bed. So we've fished out some planks of wood, and we're going to build one.
Are you videoing this?
Yep, getting some footage. There's my beautiful wife.
You're such a liar. You're ugly.
You're beautiful. We have got an issue where this plank is twisted, so Hopefully it'll pull in when we screw.
Can you please explain to people what you're doing?
We're making a bed. We just cut the edge pieces of the inner frame. So these are going to be the little bits that the slats rest on. Oh, this is because my sister and Josh are coming to stay, and this little single bed isn't big enough for the two of them. So yeah, we're going to put an extra middle cross member in, some slats, get a mattress. Sorted. Name's getting ready for bed. That's why you can hear toothbrushing. But this is our bed progress. Bed is on its side.
Let's explain to them what we did. So the last thing you saw is we built in this frame. So we put the slats in, and then we put 2 supports here and here. We also put some supports here and here. And then to make it even more sturdy, we put supports at the corner so it can withstand more force. For the legs, what we did, as you can see, is we cut 2 blocks and put them together. You know, it doesn't look perfect, but it's rustic, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to see how it looks on its right way up.
Yeah.
Headboard?
Oh, headboard. So, these were actually 2 pieces of wood that came from another bed, we think. And so we cleaned them up, cut them. We're going to paint them as well. The reason we've done this is because we didn't want to use raw wood because we'd have to treat it too much. We'd have to sand it, varnish it, then paint it if we wanted it, or oil it. But this has already been treated, it's already smooth, and we thought we don't want to risk getting splinters when you're in bed.
In your head.
In your head.
Yeah. So for this, most of it we can leave, and then we just need to sand down like the exposed parts.
Yeah. So that's the plan.
Let's put it the right way up.
So what I had in mind is putting that there as a side table, and then getting a smaller side table this side, and then this chest of drawers
goes at the end of the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I think, you know, yes, it's a bit narrow, but it's actually quite nice that you can get up at either side of the bed.
Yeah, I think we could move it over a bit more than that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But I also think that all of that empty space we should do something with.
Well, we don't have to fill up everything.
No, I just think it seems a bit weird. But let's see how it is.
Oh, good. I'm so proud of us.
Me too.
Pretty fun, isn't it? The steps had this vinyl covering them, and now we have this sticky residue which is so difficult to take off. Ideally, we would have wanted the whole stairs, I think, to be uncovered, wouldn't we?
Yep.
But instead, we're gonna have a carpeted runner. So, what we're doing is to take off the glue. We're using some rod spirit, which is just ethanol, and that helps to get the adhesive off. I've got my little, I call it a spatula, but I know it's not that. What is it, scraper?
Scraper.
Okay, I got my scraper. I got my wire. It's nasty now.
What's the wire? Wire wool.
Wire wool, steel wool, yeah. And then you just scrub-a-roo.
It's grueling work, isn't it?
It is, but it will be worth it in the end.
We don't really have the option, do we?
Well, no. We're gonna put on that black carpet on each individual step, and then we're gonna paint this white.
Yeah, because behind this we tried removing one and it was just all furry. I've stuck it back on now so you can't really see, but it was very, very tricky to get off and not worth the time really. So as lovely as the staircase is, it's getting hidden. at least most of it. So it's going to be fun trying to line up these, because the stairs are not, they all pivot around this one centre post, which means that basically that they get longer. Like this one is really long. So we've got these individual mats which are all the same width. So it makes it quite difficult to work out how to apply it and make it look good. But we'll have to see.
Annoyingly, we made the mistake of painting the walls before cleaning the staircase. This meant we doubled our workload and had to repaint the walls. Our poor walls that we painted.
Yep. It is a shame. We'll have to do a lot of painting, aren't we?
Yeah. Having to do this twice is so fun.
You see what I'm going to do all the way up there. Hey.
Hey.
So we're just going to put all of our IKEA goodies on the various bedding.
Yes. So we're preparing for Jack's sister and her boyfriend to come over. So preparing the bed.
Spare bed. We're going to paint the headboard, but we haven't done that yet. We'll do it at some point. But
It may be messy, it may not be perfect, but this is the room that Jack made for me. And when I walked in, I cried. Actual tears. Never did I think that I would have my own walk-in wardrobe. I don't know about you guys, but coming from London, a high-rise flat, these are just things you saw millionaires have. And here I am, in my own little private place, where I can put my clothes and store my makeup. Who knew a room could have so much power? Who knew a room could make me feel so much joy?
Here it is. Through our forest.
Would you like some Merlot tonight?
Is that Merlot?
No, it's not. It's because we're refilming this. I asked him if he wanted Merlot. We have this huge 1 litre Merlot, which obviously I chose.
But also because that was actually the cheapest Merlot. There's actually...
No. Oh, yes. We had the expensive one last time and I didn't like it. And I just thought it was a bit naff to buy a Merlot in a plastic bottle. But we did it anyway.
Yeah. But the thing is, because we'll have to explain the alcohol situation in the video, but you can only buy it in one place. And there's not that much selection.
I know.
There sort of is, but there isn't. Like, there's not that many Merlots.
I'm really missing McGee and Merlot. 2018 Australia. But
so what have we got there? We're opening this one because it's a smaller bottle. And it is a Sunday.
Yeah. Casillero del Diablo. Pinot Noir. Chile.
Pinot what?
Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir.
You should know how to say noir. It's in our business name.
Pinot Noir. Leave me alone. It's from Chile, 2019. I'm actually thinking, is McGee Australian? I can't remember if it's Australian.
Yeah, I think it is. Crack it open. But as my friend Jordan says, who works in the wine industry, the Pinot Noir is like the Terminator of grapes. It'll basically grow anywhere. So.
Really?
Yeah. Is it difficult?
It actually is. I don't know how to open it.
Has it been dented or something?
Oh, is it?
No, it's not a cork. No.
It's not a cork. I can't, Jack.
Alright, well you swap. Let's swap over.
I just want to drink the booze.
What are you doing?
How is that so easy?
I was expecting... Smells quite sweet. I was expecting it to be real... Anyway, okay. So, I was going to make bread earlier because I started making bread because the bread here is expensive and I can make nicer bread cheaper. But then...
Delicious bread, may I add.
But then also, I fancied making us a little treat of cinnamon scrolls, or cinnamon rolls, but we call them cinnamon scrolls because we used to get them from Papa John's. And then basically it's just sort of turned into a little date night. So we went on a little sunset walk. And now, and what we probably would do on a date night at home in COVID is order a Papa John's. Which, would you believe, of all the many countries that Papa John's is in the world, it's not in Sweden. So we're going to make our own. So we've got dough which I've made to make cinnamon rolls. We have dough which I've made to make pizza. And some filling for the cinnamon rolls. So we just come back from our walk. We're going to bake these, but I can't remember actually how long they take and whatnot. So I think we're probably going to put the rolls in first and then make our little pizzas.
And I want to freshen up so I look cute for you.
You look very cute already.
Really so sweet, guys.
Right, so we need to roll this out and then basically spread this in, roll it up and just put it in the oven, I think. I feel like I probably should put a bit of flour down because otherwise it might get sticky.
Do you guys like the Kitchen Island breakfast bar that we made?
Well, Nay mainly made it, but it's been invaluably helpful given that actually there's not that much counter space in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Not much counter space at all.
Let's get this out. Ready?
Yep. Hey! Just like that.
Maybe not.
I don't want to come out. It's comfy. It's comfy and it's home.
Well, we're meant to roll it out. We don't have a rolling pin, do we?
Why do we not have a rolling pin? I'm trying to get a better angle.
Can we use instead of a rolling pin? We can use that silicone. Did you put that in
We're using the silicone, Jack.
The tube. And you put it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it in some cling film and it'll be clean. And
Guys, what do we think of the pink, right? So, I'm not a fan.
DIY.
I'm not a fan of the pink, but that's another story. I think it'll look better with black fur. Black everything, you know?
No, we've made it. It's done.
Such a party pooper. Oh, that's a good idea. That's really smart. You're so smart. Wow, I've got a smart man.
I'm sure it'll work.
I can't believe we don't have a rolling pin.
There's quite a few things we don't have. Wooden spoon, spatula. Ooh,
What's a spatula?
like a flat, square, sticky
I
thing.
have a flat, rectangular, sticky thing.
But it's more, but that's very flimsy. So
I did warn you, Jack. I said, let's get the metal ones. You were like, no, the grey ones are fine. And now look who's suffering. Because you did not want to spend the extra £2 in IKEA.
then it would have been £802 instead of just the 800 that we spent.
I really wish it was 800 SEK, but it really was £800. But that's also because you refused to make a bed. You wanted to buy it. You had to be bougie and buy a bed.
We're still going to make a second bed, but yeah. I'm not against making a bed in principle, but it's like we have so much to do in the house.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to have a good night's sleep.
No, I think you were right. We did deserve a bed. And the bed is glorious. Every time my sister sees the bed, she's like, oh my god, it's so amazing!
Really?
Yeah.
Well, accidentally, we did buy like a
really huge bed.
Yeah, but it
And
wasn't
it's
even the
perfect.
biggest one. What is it? It's 180 centimetres, I think.
It's so good. Like, it's honestly so glorious.
Yeah, which in UK sizes is like a king or something, but
They have...
But
No,
they have
it's
bigger.
bigger than the king bed.
it's bigger than a king, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I just don't understand.
Well, because I think after that, then you have a queen size bed. And I think that's the biggest one they had.
So this is meant to be about, it's a 24 by 18.
Are you thinking about putting it in here? What will we... Is this the pizza?
No,
Oh.
this is the cinnamon.
Do you know in Papa John that like sticky white stuff that they add to it?
Yes.
What is it?
That's an icing, which I was just saying we don't have. We're meant to make it with powdered sugar, which we don't have. So I'm going to see if I can make one with what we do have. So we'll have to do a bit of research.
Cinnamon scrolly scrolly scroll.
Okay, so we need to, this is not very square, but we need to take the mixture, spread it around in here, and then roll it up. So, you're meant to use your hands to spread it around, so just pick up a piece. You've got to spread it out over the whole thing, so, yeah. It's working, I guess. We use the one bowl, I didn't take the sticker off the bottom. So I need to spread this out. Try and do it evenly over the whole thing. I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, because
What's next now?
I think we have to chop up the roll.
Look at that, big cinnamon sausage.
But how big? This
I don't know.
big?
We're just trying to imitate a scroll, aren't we? So like, just whatever you feel is good. That seems like a good width. Yeah. Place it on the tray. I think put it sideways. And then, yeah, basically we'll... Yeah, that's pretty cute. And then just leave a bit of a gap between them.
So they can expand.
Yeah.
How many do you reckon we'll make?
I can do them a touch thicker than that one. And put them on their side.
Isn't that the side? Oh, like this side. You see. Like this big?
Yeah, that's good.
Do you want to do some cutting?
No, you're doing a good job.
Thanks. I'm a good cutter.
You having fun?
I am. Are you having fun?
Yep.
Big fat cinnamon roll. I'm so excited.
So this is an evening of DIY compromise food. So scrolls are done. We didn't have any icing sugar, so I've tried to make a glaze type thing. But not only do we not have icing sugar, we don't have a whisk, we don't have a blender. So yeah, I've done my best to make something there. Anyway, it'll be fine. Now I'm about to knead the dough for the pizza. So here's our little pizza dough. I'm going to separate it into 2 pieces, start kneading it, and away we go. Okay, they've risen nicely. It's time for these babies to go in. They're a bit overdone because our timer didn't go off, but hopefully they'll taste good. I'm going to put some of our makeshift.
Oh my god! What? I'm so excited.
Do you want it just on all?
Yeah, go on. Go on then. Oh my god. Guys, look at my husband. Is it enough? Oh, I am so excited.
Extra for dipping, isn't it?
Papa John's who?
Papa Jack's. It's just called Papa J, isn't it?
Papa J, Papa Jack's. I'm on mushroom duty.
Any Italians watching will be horrified, I'm sure. But as much as I do love a good Napoli pizza, sometimes you just want a cheesy American style Papa John.
Chicago pizza, can I get a woo woo? Guys, now it's time for me to get ready. Oh, we have a little plant bath in our bathroom. I was gonna have a shower, but look at this. Our plants are having a little bath. This is Big Ken. We got another Pippa. We love Pippa. And then we got some longies, but extra long longies. And we're just giving them a little shower. But I need to get them out so that I can shower. I think it's so important to like put in maximum effort. I just feel like when you are dating someone, the whole point is they get the privilege of seeing you look awful. I mean, that's literally it, because if you think about it, normally when it's just someone else, you don't really care. You care so much about what they think of you. That's why, you know, when it's a first date, you don't know the person, you get all dressed up and stuff, and you know, you try to make that really good first impression, and then as, you know, years and months and everything goes by, you just begin to slack. And I think that's brilliant, because you've allowed yourself to have your guard down. You don't need to have your guard up all the time. You get to have that person see you just for who you are, and you get to be comfortable. But then I just wonder, like, sometimes we put in all this effort to please other people who we don't love, and I feel like sometimes it can be like you're not taking time to appreciate the ones who really care for you, and you know, when you stop making an effort, I don't know, for your husband, and yet you make an effort to go out with your girls on a girls' night out. I don't know, I don't feel like that's a great thing, and I don't ever want to be that person. So now that, you know, we have our own space, I want to look good for my man. I want to look good even if it's just us two in the house, you know. I love the fact that I can be vulnerable and he'll still call me cute when I'm in like slacks and big jumpers and I just honestly look awful. But I also like the fact that, you know, I want to get dressed up for him. I want to look pretty for him. And I know he doesn't. Well, I think he cares, you know. I think all good men would tell you they don't give a shit and they just love you the way you are. But I think, you know, it's nice. I see him make an effort, even though it might not be for me, but for him. He does make an effort with his, you know, appearance. I don't know if I like this look. My eyebrows are so thick because I haven't tweezed or shaved them in ages. So thank God Fenty Beauty loves me. So, okay guys, speaking about femininity and feeling your absolute best self, one thing about me that I just wish I could better, I don't know, make more feminine is my tone of voice. I think it's so harsh. I wish I could speak slow and precise and just be very clear. And you know, like those women on TV, and they just seem so put together. But that's not me. It's not me. I'm excited. I'm loud. I don't think I'm Larry, not anymore, but I'm definitely loud. But that is one thing that I wish I had. But, you know, you can't have it all. I can have other things. But what makes me feel feminine? Well, having showers, baths, candles, perfume. I'm still using my favourite. This reminds me of when we got engaged. When we were going to Morocco. I got it in duty free, and he was like, yeah, of course, just treat yourself, get it, girl. And I got it. Anyway, and it just smells so nice, and I feel like it's the first grown-up scent I've had, and I love it. I really do love it. I'm not going to do a full face of makeup because A, it's really late, and B, I feel bad leaving Jack to do it all. So I need to hurry up. I'm just using this foundation, it's sleek. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I'm saying, you know, you have to like dress up for your man. Not saying you have to, but it's nice to dress up for your man. I ain't using the expensive stuff on my makeup for like 5 minutes. Hey, he will not know. Oh my god, I've been speaking for 7 minutes. I'm gonna go. Love you guys. Date night. I'm so excited. I wish I could show you my full outfit properly. Oh well, let's go enjoy. Let's go eat pizza. Let's get candles. Let's go. Light off. Dreams can come true. Look at me, babe. I'm with you. You know you got to have them.
I don't know. Am I going to be the first one?
You of course are going to be the first one. This is the labour of love that you created, Bubba. Oh my god, it looks so good.
It's not quite Papa John's, but it's not bad. No?
Oh my god. We've obviously been rubbish at vlogging, but we made all of this. And now we're gonna sit and watch House in our living room because, well, yes. We have a living room now, so we ought to, really.
Yeah, it doesn't look good here.
It looks amazing.
It looks good before we chopped it up.
Guys, enjoy your evening.
We've just been busy having fun, so we haven't filmed very much.
As all date nights should be like.